Hello guys, welcome back. Now in today's video we're gonna talk about whether or not you should pull for Liang Yue. First of all, I'm gonna have to yap a little bit because there is some important information for you to understand in this video before I go into it, because it's very nuanced. Why is it nuanced? Because if you can spend money, this video has no point. Pick up the character. If you can't spend money, if you cannot spend money, or if you're a low spender, or if you're a new player, what is the power that the character is gonna give you? Should you prioritize, or should you get a little bit of pulls saved for this character or not, right? It's very important to understand where this character is. This character, yes, is a limited character, which raises a little bit of the value of the character. However, this is not a completely busted or mega broken character like Lucy or Anjonala, right? She's not. She's more of a support sub DPS that is going to enable your characters, your teams, and stuff like that. Now, the guide for this character is coming up tomorrow, and as well as tomorrow as well is going to be the 1.5 official live stream that we are going to watch party together, both on YouTube and Twitch. So choose your own platform to tune in. I'm gonna be live 1 hour before, and we're gonna let the stuff cook until we'll watch the stream, react to the live stream, talk about the character, etc. And the guide's gonna come out tomorrow as well. Today, we need to know whether or not we should pull for this character. Now, how are you gonna make this choice? This is going to be kind of nuanced option. It depends on all the characters that you have. What are you going for? Before Liang Yue, we had Barcarola, Fatutu, Flutter Page, right? So we have the start of the impromptu, and we have, which is a really, really strong team in CN today. So it's a current meta, and the end, quote unquote, of the follow-up attack team with Fatutu and Flutter Page, which is we could say the core of the follow-up attack meta. Now, Liang Yue, the way she is, the way she works, she does have follow-up attacks. She has follow-up attacks from buffing and getting the Dispel Misfortune. The Tiger is also going to collect talents, and once the talent is it's accumulated to 6, it's going to do a follow-up attack doing different attacks depending on which talents you collected. You can watch the guide tomorrow to learn more. That's beside the point. Let's not yap too much. So the character is going to give you a lot of value. However, for all of these teams that you are collecting, obviously if you are getting Barcarola, you also want to use Voyager Euphoria, and you are looking for potentially Aleph, or maybe another replacement for Aleph if you don't like how it works. But there are some things to look forward depending on which pulling strat you are doing, right? So, and none of these pulling strats has Liang Yue in it, because Liang Yue is a jolly. Liang Yue is an extra. You can use her, so her core for Liang Yue, the most intended team would be to use her with another follow-up character plus Flutter Page and Fatutu. So for example, Liang Yue 37, Flutter Page, Fatutu. You could do some weird cooks like the video that you saw earlier this week on last week on the channel, like with Hisabeth. But those are kind of gimmicky teams. They're not super crazy, thought after, immediate, super optimized. They're not. There's just fun teams that you can do with characters. That said, you can use her in many teams, but the problem is that we know who's coming after. After Liang Yue, we're getting Noir. Noir is a little bit of a mixed feelings about Noir and her power, because after Noir there is a ridiculous character coming after Noir, which is called Recoleta. And if you like the type of gameplay of spamming ultimates, that character is ridiculous. Has an insane power. Now, objectively, it's not my opinion. It's a ridiculous amount of power. Her kit is insane, and she works with new characters that are getting new euphorias, right? Now, like Melania, for example, or even Hisabeth can work with Recoleta. Now, where are you putting Liang Yu? Yes, you can put it everywhere, but you can also not put it anywhere. You know what I mean? Catch my drift? So, should you pull Liang Yu, considering that who's going for impromptu has gotten Barcarola, you have Voyager, Euphoria, and you can potentially get a left or maybe wait for a new one, but you need impromptu characters. So Liang Yu doesn't fit because you need like characters that use Eureka at the very least, and she doesn't have Eureka, or that they have impromptu system inside them, which she doesn't. So that one, oof, right? You don't need there for impromptu. Now for the Flutter page Fua, right? Where even considering that you can, and it's a working team and it's pretty nice, it flows nicely, she's pretty strong. You can play it with 37, right? Okay, wow. But at the same time, we know that Chu just got her Euphoria, and Chu with Euphoria, I have her in CN. Chu with Euphoria is pretty strong. She gets a little bit of things fixed. She gets way more follow-ups, and you know, even though Liang Yu is really strong when it comes to buffing incantation, buffing duration of buffs, sure, you can make Flutter page P0 act as a P1, because if you cast the Paper Kite that gives you +1 AP buff inside the green zone of Chen Liang, which is the tiger for Liang Yu, that one is going to give you +2 because it's +1 buff duration. So you can enhance Flutter page P0 and make a fake P1, well, temporary P1 if you're playing with her. The only problem is that there are options, and this character, even if it's very powerful, is going to be a very situational choice. Do you have extra pulls together? Do you have a slot to put her in? Do you have Chu? If you don't have Chu, and if you don't have, maybe you don't have Pickles, right? But you have 37, you have Flutter page, you have Fatutu, then this is a good choice. This is a really perfect, really nice choice. You know? Or if you have something else, like, do you want to have her laying around whenever you want to like cook something like really good, like, or really crazy or fun teams? Do you want to like mess around? Are you a team builder? Are you someone that would like to mix and match characters to see if they can work and if they do good? If yes, then this is another reason why you should pull this character. Then in Reverie 400, which I haven't done in CN because it's I'm free to play, and in CN, knowing that I need to do it again in global, I don't want to do it in CN. I'm gonna do it whenever it comes in global. So I've heard that there's a lot of power in there's weird mechanics on 400, and for the longest time everybody needed Liang Yu. So keep that in mind if you care about clearing Reverie. You might want to look into that situation. I don't know it, but I'm going to tell you that there is this situation. Ask around, I don't know, because I didn't do it myself, so I'm not, I don't know about that 400, I don't know what 400 does. But apparently you need Liang Yu. You know, I really fucking hate saying that you need anything, because you don't. You technically don't even have to do Reverie for 400. You don't even have to, because even if you have every Euphoria character, you wouldn't need to get them all Euphoria, and even if you do, you don't need to rush them. And even if you wanted to, even like clearing 300 is going to give you so many leftovers that you don't really need to do 400 for a material reason. But if you want to do 400 because you like it, then go ahead, Pog. In that case, you might want to pick up Liang Yu, because I heard that she's really strong, specifically in 400. You can probably also do it with Windsong, I've heard. So go ahead and check it out. Look into this matter. I don't know, so I'm not gonna go further on it. So the TLDR is, if you have leftover pulls and you have characters and you have teams that could use her, then pull her. Otherwise, I would, since how do you say it in English? I don't even remember. I would probably wait. I would probably like not even bother, because it's a limited character. It's going to eat your pools. And maybe you get unlucky, you fail 50-50. All of these pools destroyed to get a character that is also powering up with P1 or further, especially P1. P1 and P2 for Liang Yu are a big value. So if you can't afford getting her or getting P1 or P2, P2 is not that big of a deal. P2 makes her ult immediately whenever you start the combat. You start with the ult card because she starts with 5 Moxie. But P1 is really good because it extends the duration of Qianliang by 1 more. So you're gonna be able to do more attacks and buff more. And the area, instead of being 3-3, card size is gonna be 4-4. So it's gonna be almost the whole spell dock is gonna be enhanced by it. And at the same time, once you're like starting casting cards, they're going to merge and they're going to overlap, and you're gonna get both buffs for many cards. So the character is powerful. There is just a unfortunate situation where we know what's happening and we know who's coming. Recoleta, Aleph, Hisabeth. We don't know what Kiperina does, but you know you will know what Kiperina does during 2.5 in global. So I would just you know, like a little bit pay attention to what your strat is. What are you going for? And do you have leftovers for Liang Yu? Or do you need Liang Yu for your team? Would you like Liang Yu and what she does for your team? If you want to know way more about this character, just wait the guide tomorrow. Everything is going to be explained in tomorrow's guide. For now, sorry for not giving you a yes-no situation, because it's never that way. Whether you like it or not, whether you tell me that I'm yapping or not, these games are very delicate, and we are talking about spending money, okay? So you need to be careful before you just spend money or like spend your pools and you're fucked. And I am way more interested, way more like my focus is to avoid, try to avoid the wasting shit or like wasting people's pools. I just don't want you to waste your pools. So especially if you're a new player or a free-to-play player, I really don't want to, but at the same time, I can't tell you yes or no, because it depends on your opinion about the character, on whether you like her or not, whether you have something in mind that you want to do with her, whether you have certain goals in the game that you want to clear, whether or not you have teams for her, right? Or maybe you're going for something else. I don't know what you're going for, so I can't tell you yes or no like that. It's never like that. It's always nuanced. Everything in life is nuanced. It's never black and white, and that's good that it's not black and white, because at that point it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to pull this character, okay? Or anything. You want to do anything. It's up to you. I gave you almost everything, every tool for you to make a choice. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you're gonna do in the comments and your reasoning if you want to spend time writing a comment. That said, thank you for watching and see you next time.